It's looking a lot brighter in here. I got one of those garage lights. So it's nice and bright in here, much brighter than the old light. But we low-key have some work to do on this thing, and I've been slacking like crazy. I haven't driven this since I installed the pulley. So I do need to take it out, and I need to test the rear suspension because I did fix that issue with the lowering bolts. And what else do I need to do? I have no idea. But it's getting a little dark, so I'm gonna take this out in a little bit and just do that little test, give you a little walk around. I know there's a lot of new people here now that haven't really seen what I've done to the car, and like, you know, they don't really know much about Corvettes, so I might just do a little walk around just to give everybody like a little lay of the land kind of thing, and then oh, okay. I thought that was like dirty, but I think it's just like there's like white poking through it. But anyway, that's still good. But so far so good. I mean, I do have that leak that I still need to address. I need to buy some brake cleaner, I guess, or like a degreaser so I can get under there and clean it, so I can see where the leak is coming from, because I have no idea. It's really it's like really grimy and like caked on, so I can't see where the leak's coming from. And then I can probably take it to Justin's shop. We can maybe get it lifted on the he has this like lift kit that you lay on the ground and it like lifts the car. I need one of those. They're like $2,000 or something like that, but I need to get one of those. But hopefully I can get it to him and we can lift it up, look under it, and see where we can find that little leak, and I will address that. But anyway, I'm just yapping. So let me I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. So I'm gonna eat first and then we'll do this. And another reason that I need a truck, I still cannot get rid of this thing. Like, this thing has just been sitting here. Obviously nobody's gonna want it because it's, you know, a busted window, but I can't get rid of this thing yet. I will need to I'll probably need to rent a truck, like from like Home Depot or something, and just ship it to a junkyard or something. I have no idea. But anyway, and these tires are still here. Great. I need to figure out what to do with those two. I'm just yapping. Let me stop yapping. All right, so it's honestly like 2 days later, but let's go ahead and get this done. It is super dirty under there, so we're gonna close this. Boom. Okay, so number one, I need to see if I can even get this thing out of the driveway. So I want to drop it just past this little hump here, and then we're just gonna sit it in the driveway. I'm gonna look at the height because I did adjust the height not too long ago, but I haven't left the garage since then. Oh, I hope this thing starts up. Oh, okay, we're good, I think. Let's see. Ew, it's squeaking. Why is it squeaking? Hold on. Okay, I saw my gauge do something crazy. You should not be squeaking. Oh, that smell is crazy. I'm gonna take this around the neighborhood for a second. See? We got a little leak. A little trans leak. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Just took the car around a block and it felt fine. Everything felt good. But I realized I need some caffeine. but it is 4:18 and 200 milligrams of caffeine sounds like a terrible idea right now. I think I'm gonna go get like a Red Bull or something. Bro, I just broke my drink cup holder thing. All right. Here we go. What we got? I got a little 80 milligrams for the skate park. New flavor. This is gas. I think this is the first time the Corvette has left the garage in like maybe a month, I think. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been like closer to a month, I think. Because I was working on the suspension stuff, the suspension issues that I caused. And now I have to deal with a leak. And I'm sure you can still hear it, but I still need to change my wheel bearings. I was not able to get those things off. But I have an impact wrench now. So should be a lot easier. I should be able to just pop those things off, put the new ones in, and should be good to go. But I have no idea. That's just something I'd have to play around with, I guess. I think the area that the transmission is leaking from, from what I can see, it only happens when I shift. But it's like it happens when the car is cold and you start the car up, I think, and then when you shift. But while you're driving and while the car is hot, it just kind of goes away. So I don't know if it's like continuously dripping, or I don't know what the deal is, but I need to look into that. I don't think that would be too costly to fix. I think it's just some seal somewhere that needs to be replaced. I don't think you have to drop the entire trans to replace that. So it shouldn't be too costly. I know for a fact I cannot do that shit myself. So that's gonna have to go. To a shop for sure, and then I can just fix other stuff in the meantime. Like when I tell you I've been busy, This car hasn't had any attention in like a month. Like it's just been sitting in the garage ever since I fixed the lowering bolts in the rear. I got certifications to get. I've just been studying. Like I've been studying, like locked in, like literally locked in. It's crazy. So just gotta take some time, skate a little bit, take the car out. I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm just ready to skate, man. The car feels so much better. Like if you don't know, I forgot to add a washer to the rear lowering bolt, so it was like the bolt was fused into the bushing, and it wasn't that hard to get off. Luckily I was able to replace the bushing because I have like maybe 3 extra ones. Luckily, I don't even know if you can buy the bushings like individually. I have no idea, but I was able to replace those, put the washer back on, or put the washer on because it was supposed to be there in the first place. And this is the first drive after doing that. So we're not going to be like dropping too much in the rear, and like, you know, it's going to stay the same height. So we should be good. It feels good. Everything feels good. It feels much better. I was like, yo, I made a mistake putting these bolts on here, but no, it feels a lot better. It feels much better. So I can't complain. Oh brother, look at these lights. Nah, I need to fix that. I need to throw some LEDs back in there. But anywho, this is it. This is C5. That's the stance we're going with right there. I think that settled like just a little bit more. You can hear the exhaust. I don't know. This side looks a little higher. I'm gonna have to remeasure. I'm pretty sure I got both of them like exactly the same height, the bolts, but this one seems a bit lower. It could be just that shadow right there. I'm not sure, but I'll check that later. But this is what we're working with. We got a 2000 C5 Corvette. Again, this is for the people that are new. I know there's a lot of new people here now, so let's give y'all like a little rundown of what's going on, I guess. So we're running like, I think maybe 400. It could be a little bit over, a little bit under. I've never gotten this thing dynoed, but that's my estimated numbers. I think stock, this is the LS1, so I think it's 350 or 345 or something like that. Pretty good power. I know people say 300 is slow, but I mean, it's like, I'm not on a track. I'm not trying to, like, you know, do anything crazy. This is a perfect car for me, I think. And like, just look at this. You gotta see this in 4K. Look at that. Whew. But we do have aftermarket headlights, and these aren't fog lights. Those are just like the DRLs. That's like the first thing I did. I mean, you know, everybody runs these. These are the what are they called? The night drive, I think, sleepy headlights or something like that. I'm gonna let these down because it's like kind of impeding the vision of the car. Oh wait, but I still want the tail lights on. So this is basically what the car looks like with the headlights down. Nice car. Love this car. Every time I get in this car, it's always a blast. I cannot complain. The only thing I can complain about is the maintenance on these things, which if you want one, just good luck. Obviously, we got the these are the C7 Z06 style wheels. These are not directly from a C7 because they would not fit, but they are fitted for a C5, just in the C7 Z06 style. We got like some little like extensions. I don't have like a full body kit on this thing. I'm sure you can get like side skirts and stuff, but I don't have all that. You know, we got a little wing, nothing crazy, just to spice up the look a little bit. I mean, it looks nice. I should honestly paint match the wing, or maybe just get like a bigger wing. I'm not really sure. But we got some aftermarket tails too. You should have seen the old tails on this thing. It was absolutely atrocious. But that's like one of the first mods I did. I could not deal with that. This side striping, that was already on the car, but that is an aftermarket option. But when I got this car, everything was falling apart. It was old. Everything was super old. A lot of maintenance needed to be done. So the first year and a half was just fixing this car up. And obviously there's more problems that come on the way. Obviously, like things like the harmonic balancer, a lot of engine stuff needed to be replaced. A lot of fluids needed to be replaced. You know, tires, all the bushings underneath the car needed to be replaced. I'm still working on bushings because there's some that are just harder to get to, but for the most part, we got pretty much everything good with this car, everything done, minus a leak in the rear. Transmission is leaking like a little bit. I need to figure that out, like I said earlier in the video. Oh, obviously I forgot to mention the exhaust. A lot of people know this, but for the new guys, this is a BBE bullet exhaust. Sounds good. It's the loudest version that they have. My plan is to get a like a more custom exhaust. I want to take this to like an exhaust shop and make it just a little bit louder, make it a lot louder, to be honest. I'm not trying to run like crazy numbers with this car, so I think just a little bit of noise will be fine. Let me turn this car off. Yes. I know a lot of people are going to ask. It is an automatic. I don't understand the automatic hate because I like automatics. I do want to get a C7, and if I do get a C7, it would absolutely be manual. But for this, I used to daily drive this, so I didn't want to daily drive a manual, so I got an automatic. Yes, I know how to drive stick. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. It's pretty easy. But my next car, which I'm hoping is either a C7 or like a Nismo, or you know, something along those lines, even a GR Supra, I would want that to be manual for sure, because I have a daily now I have a daily after driving this thing for I think a year straight as a daily, I was like, yeah, fuck that. I need to get me like an actual practical daily. And I moved a lot farther from my work. I definitely needed something with better gas mileage, so that's what I went with the Kia. I'm sure you've seen the Kia in the background or something. That's not important. But for the most part, I mean, this car has been very, very, very reliable for, you know, what is this? 20. This is a 2000, so it's 26 years old, almost a 30-year-old car, in perfect, perfect, perfect condition. Like, come, come on, bro. Look at this. Look, bro. Do you see this? That's a thumbnail right there. Now that I see these DRLs in the dark, I think, look, you can actually see the LED that was actually in there. It fell out, so I had to put like a halogen in there, and the LED is just stuck at the bottom of the housing in there. So I need to get that out, but that'll happen eventually. Who the hell knows when? So I mean, I have a lot of people ask me like if they should get one of these, or like what's the maintenance on these, how much do these cost. What the? Oh, that's a sprinkler. I don't know what the hell that was. I thought my car was about to blow up. So again, I've had a lot of people ask me like how much these cars cost. Like, obviously these are old cars. They are not, I mean, they're very sought after, but they're not expensive cars. The only expensive part about these cars is keeping them running. That's about it. But honestly, you can get one of these for like 10, 15, maybe even a little bit more. But I would not go over like 16. 16 is like, that's like the cutoff. Unless it's like a Z06. Some people sell those for a little bit higher, like around 18 or something like that. Some are like ridiculous prices, like 24, closer to 30. Absolutely not. You might as well get a C6. I think some of the C6 Z06s are around the 30,000 range anyway. So don't overpay for these cars. These cars are not worth that much. You're gonna buy the car, buy it cheap, and fix it up. Save the rest of that money to fix it up. Because you buy this for, you know, sub $20,000, $18,000, you're gonna spend an extra, God knows how much, $3,000 to $5,000, sometimes $10,000 extra on, you know, this old ass car. Personally, I am not trying to keep this car in like pristine condition. Like, if this car fails, if the engine fails on it, I'm probably not gonna buy a new engine for it. Well, okay, hold on. I don't know. I don't want to throw stuff out there that I don't know the answer to, but certain things with this car I'm just probably not gonna fix. Like, for example, my traction, my TC is off. It doesn't work. I'm probably not gonna get that fixed because I don't necessarily need to. It's not that important, you know. So things like that. Interior is, you know, basic. We got a little aftermarket steering wheel, and that's about it. The interior, I kind of like the old vibes that it gives, so I'm not doing like the touchscreen radio, and I'm not doing all that. I like the old 90s look of this car, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Steering wheel absolutely had to go, so we got this little aftermarket steering wheel here. Pretty nice. So again, interior, very basic. Yes, these are Targa tops, so the top does come off. If you want to get one of these, keep that in mind. This is the base. The Z06s have the smaller windows, and they go into like a trunk. So you should be able to get like the trunk version. It's like a big square, and like the windows just kind of, you know, smaller. You know, we don't have too much going on. We really got, you know, the basics: wheels, tires, suspension, tune, air intake, exhaust, a lot of stuff. Most of the money I spent on this car was maintenance. I will be honest. I'll be so honest. Keeping this thing running, that is my priority. So whatever it takes, I will make sure that happens. But we do have a lot of stuff planned in the future. I think the next thing, mod wise, not necessarily maintenance wise, because I need to get this trans leak fixed. Don't know when I'll be able to do that, but and the freaking I said this earlier, but the wheel bearings, the rear wheel bearings need to be replaced. I'll probably start working on that pretty soon. I do have a an impact wrench now, so I should be able to just pop that thing out. But modification wise, I do want to get some slotted rotors. I need to do that. Bigger brakes, I'm not necessarily concerned with bigger brakes. Maybe we will spruce up the brakes that we already have, because these are relatively big brakes on here already from factory. I'll just clean them up, maybe paint them, and then, you know, outline the little Corvette logo on them. It'd probably look really nice, and probably keep it that way. But the rotors have to go. They're rusted to all hell. They look really, really bad in the sun, and I want to fix that because it really, really bothers me. But we'll get to that eventually. But other than that, I mean, there's not too many issues that this car has given me outside of the normal stuff that everyone experiences with C5 Corvettes. A lot of people ask me, like, hey, why don't you just get a C6? And that's a valid question. It's a very, very, very valid question. And my answer to that is pop-up headlights. Really, really wanted some pop-ups. My dream car used to be an RX-7, and this basically is an RX-7, but better. So that's the reason that I got this car pretty much. However, if you were to say, bro, I'll trade you a C6 right now for this, I would probably trade. I'm just being honest. But since I do have a C5, I'd probably skip the C6 and just go straight into the C7. I'm not necessarily concerned with like Z06s because they are like up here in price. I'm trying to get multiple cars. So if I can just get a bunch of old cheap sports cars, I am absolutely 100% okay with that. So like a 350Z, maybe like a older 370Z or something like that, you know. But old cars are kind of the move right now. So I think that's the goal. So I can get like maybe 2 sports cars and then have my daily, and then maybe get a truck or something. I don't know. I'm just out here yapping, and it's cold, and I'm in the middle of a random ass parking lot. So, I mean, that's really it. Like, that's the little walk around. You feel me? I really, really love the way this car looks. Like, this car, like, look at the silhouette of this car. Come on, bro. And honestly, I could have gotten a Z06. I really could have. And sometimes I wish that I would have gotten a Z06 with the trunk. But when I was looking for a C5, this body shape, to me, this body shape is better than the Z06. I'm going to be honest. I'll put up like a side-by-side. But I think this body shape is better than the C5 Z06. But sometimes I do wish that I would have just gotten a Z06. So I will say that. Do whatever you will with that information. But I still love this car. This car brings me joy every single time I get in it. Minus when it has issues, and it does have issues. But I don't think I would give it away. I think we're just stuck in this thing, you feel me? All right, man, it's cold and it's time to go home. I had a pretty solid skate sesh. You can see the board right there. It's time to go home. So, unfortunately, I'm not gonna really push the car today. We're just gonna take it easy on the way home because technically, I don't think I need to be driving it right now. Still a very, very, very solid car. Let's see if we scrape. No, we won't. All right, we made it back. Made it back to the palace. Damn, it's warm in here. But we made it back. Got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do this year. So hopefully I can get everything done. I think I need to start again on those wheel bearings, which they are right here. So we'll see what the hell's going on. But today was a success. The tensioner held up just fine. I didn't put it under too much pressure, but hopefully next time I can like kind of full send it and make sure everything under here is working as it should. We got the squeak back for some reason. I think I need to get one of those silent belts because I thought the new tensioner would make that go away, but my tensioner needs to be replaced anyway. So we got that out of the way, so it's cool. I will see y'all in the next one, man.